Stick figure animation is one of the highest-paying niches on YouTube right now, yet very few people are talking about it. That's honestly surprising. I've already made a few videos showing how to create these animations, and the response was amazing, but many of you mentioned that the process felt too difficult. So I went back, simplified everything, and found the easiest way to create stick figure animations completely free. The whole process is now much easier to follow. No matter if you're creating finance, motivational, comedy, or educational content, this single prompt works for all of them. And to prove it actually works, take a look at this 30-second video I made using the exact workflow I'm about to show you.
You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a burst of motivation. You just need 5 minutes. 5 minutes to put the phone down. 5 minutes to start. Because once you begin, something changes. The work gets easier. The focus gets stronger. And suddenly, 5 minutes becomes momentum. Most people wait for the right time. Winners create it. Start small, and let that small start change your whole day.
Crazy, right? The entire video you just watched was created entirely with AI. Before we get into the tutorial, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next AI workflow I share. Let's get started. The first thing we need to do is open a chatbot. For this tutorial, I'll be using ChatGPT because it's the only chatbot we'll need throughout this workflow. Next, open the Google Doc where I placed the full prompt for this tutorial. As you can see, it's a complete stick figure video prompt that works for almost any type of stick figure content you want to make. The prompt is fairly long, so make sure you copy the entire thing from beginning to end. Once you've copied it, head back to ChatGPT and paste the full prompt into the chat. Give it a moment to format everything properly, then click Send. After a few seconds, ChatGPT will reply by asking you to upload a reference image for your stick figure character. If you don't already have one, simply return to the Google Doc and take a screenshot of the stick figure image provided there. Upload that screenshot into ChatGPT and click Send. ChatGPT will process the image and lock in the visual style of your character. Next, it'll ask which niche you'd like to create your video in. You'll see options such as comedy, motivational, action, storytelling, educational explainer, horror, and several others. For this tutorial, I'm choosing the motivational niche. Since that's option number 2, I'll simply type 2 into the chat and press Send. After processing that, ChatGPT will ask which aspect ratio you want. You can choose between a long-form video or a short-form video. The short-form option is perfect for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels, while the long-form option is designed for regular YouTube videos. For this tutorial, I'm selecting the short-form 9:16 format, so I'll type 1 and hit Send. The next question is the video length. You'll see options for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 90 seconds. Since this is only a demonstration, I'm choosing the 30-second option. After sending that, ChatGPT understands the type of video we want and generates 10 different video ideas. You'll see ideas like One More Rep, The Alarm Wins, Built in the Rain, The Last Step, Nobody Was Watching, Start Before You Are Ready, The Broken Pencil, and several more. If none of those ideas fit what you're looking for, simply type Give me more ideas, and ChatGPT will generate another batch. For this tutorial, I'll randomly choose option number 8. I'll copy that title, paste it into the chat, and hit Send. ChatGPT will begin processing the idea and then generate everything we need. First, you'll get the overall video concept explaining what the story is about. Then you'll see the character profile, which you should quickly compare with the reference image you uploaded earlier. After that comes the complete scene-by-scene breakdown. Every scene includes both an image generation prompt and an animation prompt. You'll notice Scene 1, Scene 2, Scene 3, and so on, each with its own prompts. Our first step is to copy only the image generation prompt for Scene 1. Don't copy the animation prompt yet. Now open Google Flow. After launching it, click New Project. Inside the new project, disable Agent Mode. Open the Settings tab and make sure Image Mode is selected. Since we're making shorts, set the aspect ratio to 9:16. For the output, I'll select 2, so Google Flow generates 2 image variations. For the image model, I'm using Nano Banana 2. Once everything is ready, paste the image prompt we copied from ChatGPT and click Send. I chose 2 outputs because I like having different versions to compare. After a few seconds, both images will appear. Simply pick the one you like best. Once you've selected it, return to ChatGPT and copy the second image generation prompt. Paste that into Google Flow and generate the second image. Wait about 10 to 20 seconds for it to finish. When it's ready, you'll have the second image for your video. Now, repeat the same process for the third image. Copy the third image prompt, paste it into Google Flow, and generate it. Continue doing this for every remaining image prompt. I won't show every single one because it's exactly the same process each time. Just copy the image prompt from ChatGPT, paste it into Google Flow, and generate the image. Once all your images are finished, we're ready for the next stage. At this point, you'll probably have multiple versions of each image. Delete the ones you don't want and keep only your favorite results. Look through them carefully so you don't accidentally remove a good one. For this example, we ended up with 7 final images. Now it's time to animate them. Go back into Settings and switch from Image Mode to Video Mode. Keep the aspect ratio set to 9:16. Change the output to 1. Set the duration to 4 seconds. For the video model, select Omni Flash. Now return to ChatGPT. Scroll back to the first scene and copy the animation prompt located directly below the first image prompt. Back inside Google Flow, drag your first image into the timeline. Paste the animation prompt and click Send. Your first animated clip will begin generating. If the status says queued, don't worry. It simply means other people are using the platform, so you'll have to wait a little longer. After a short wait, your video will be ready. Play it back. As you can see, the animation looks smooth and everything blends together nicely. Now repeat the same process for the remaining images. Copy the second animation prompt from ChatGPT, return to Google Flow, drag in the second image, paste the matching animation prompt and generate it. Once it's ready, preview the result. Everything should look clean. Now repeat those exact steps for the third image, then continue with the remaining images. For every image, simply copy the matching animation prompt, drag the correct image into the timeline, paste the prompt, and click Send. At this point, I've already generated almost all the clips. I'm just waiting for the final 2 to finish. And there we go. Every animation is now complete. Let's preview the rest. Everything looks good. Now let's combine all the clips so we can download them together. Click the first video. At the end of the clip, you'll see a plus icon. Click it, then choose Add Clips. Now begin adding the remaining videos one by one. Each new clip will automatically attach to the previous one. Repeat this until all 7 clips have been joined together. Once they're all connected, click Done. Now every clip is combined into a single sequence. Click Download, and Google Flow will export all of them together as one video file. Next, return to ChatGPT and copy the voiceover script. After copying it, open ElevenLabs. Paste the script into ElevenLabs and click Generate. A few seconds later, your voiceover will be ready. Download it, and it will be saved to your project folder. Now, we need to create the end screen. This is especially useful for shorts because it helps keep viewers watching. Think of it as a thumbnail for the last few seconds of your short. Copy the end screen prompt from ChatGPT. Return to Google Flow. Switch back to image mode. Paste the prompt, set the output to 2, and click Send. Once the image is finished generating, choose the version you like best. I'll use the one that says just 5 minutes because I think it looks better. Download that image as well. Now everything is ready for editing. For editing, I'll be using CapCut. Open CapCut and click Import. Select the folder that contains all of your generated clips. Drag every clip into the timeline in the exact order they were created. Once all the clips are in place, import the voiceover file and add it to the timeline as well. Make sure the visuals line up correctly with the narration. Next, open the text menu. Click Auto Captions, then choose Generate. Within a few seconds, CapCut will automatically create captions for the entire video. When they're finished, click any caption layer. Open the Templates section and choose whichever style you prefer. I usually use the template called Quick. After selecting it, resize the captions and position them so they don't block the main action on the screen. At this point, your video is basically finished. If you'd like, you can also add some background music to make it feel more engaging. Or you can leave it exactly as it is. Watch the full video one final time, make sure everything looks right, then click Export. Your finished result should look and sound something like this.
You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need a burst of motivation. You just need 5 minutes. 5 minutes to put the phone down. 5 minutes to start, because once you begin, something changes. The work gets easier, the focus gets stronger, and suddenly 5 minutes becomes momentum. Most people wait for the right time. Winners create it. Start small, and let that small start change your whole day.
Everything is now ready to publish. Go ahead and upload it to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, or Instagram Reels. And that's the complete workflow.